So lately I've been having this click coming from the front end. And the only thing I think it could be, the only thing I see that's making noise is this front axle. The U-joint. So the U-joint, I'm pretty sure the U-joint's bad. So we're gonna be taking that out and replacing the U-joint and hopefully getting this thing on the road safely. So unfortunately, I'm gonna do it myself. So I hate working on vehicles. I haven't got into heavy equipment repair because I don't want to be tearing stuff apart. I hate grease, I hate oil. But when I'm capable of doing it myself and I have the time, I'll do it myself. So let's get to it. So I can tell by looking at this thing for 2 seconds that this is not going to be very much fun. It's so rusty. So basically this hub has to come off. Brake caliper has to come off. This thing looks like it's been ran through an ocean. And then I'll let it sit for a little while. Well, I might need to get a socket for that. Damn it. First thing I had to take off, I don't have the right tool. Yeah, this is gonna be a job. Everything's rusted. Everything's all rusty. Okay, it's the next day. I had to go to 4 different auto parts stores to find this guy. But yeah, popped it right off. This thing is all rusted, frozen on here, so I'm gonna heat this up a little bit with a little propane torch. Throw some candle wax in there, because if you use penetrating oil, it just burns off. So let's go ahead and do that now. You don't ever want to touch tips. This is all I can find for wax too. Oh god, I keep hitting the nut or the stud. I spared you some of the beating myself to death. Ended up I couldn't find any of my mallets. They're in my other truck. Got this piece of wood, stuck it around the outside just to give myself a little bit more leverage, and just went around till it finally came off. But holy cow, what a pain. Oh. Whew, sucker. A lot of rust on there. But see, the wax actually got down like 1/2 inch. Whew, man. I haven't really swung a hammer like that in a while. Got me tired. That's gonna have to come off. Okay. Ugh. Okay. This ABS sensor needs to come off. And it looks like they put an Allen head on it, which is nice. Yeah, right. Might need to take that. Should come around. Yeah, because this whole hub assembly or knuckle or whatever this is has to come off. A lot of dirt in the bottom of that sensor. Now we have 4 bolts back here. These ones that are coming through. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. They need to come off. This needs to pop out. Then I just need to take the axle out. Pretty sure that I'm lying to myself. Give it some kind of chance to wake up a little bit. covered in goop. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh, sucker's tight. Oh, there it goes. If the bolts are that hard to get off, I might be in a world of trouble. Let's crack the other ones. Well, might be time to invest in some air tools. Feel bad for it, but easier on the body, that's for sure. Okay, now let's turn it back the other way. Whew. Probably gonna end up breaking the attachment on the... Oh, we're dead already. I tried. Holy crap. Whew. Sheesh. Yeah, hit it on your stud. That's smart. Okay. I doubt this thing's gonna come out easy. Oh, that's actually moving. No way. Oh my God, I think I got super lucky. Oh. Sometimes this requires a special tool, but I got lucky. Very, very lucky. Oh. Okay. My sensor sits up on top. Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm going to straighten the wheel so I can pull the axle straight out. There's an axle seal inside the transfer case, and you don't want the splines on in the inside to drag across that seal, or you break your seal, and that's a whole nother project. There she goes. Oh man. Should fit through there. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm after. Oh, sucker's heavy. That thing is pretty wasted. There's a lot of play going this direction. So I haven't done one of these in a long time. We'll see how this goes. Just trying to clean around here. There's these little snap rings that pop in on the inside right here. Sometimes they're on the outside. These ones are on the inside. You got to get it with like a screwdriver and a hammer or something. But I can't even see them, so I got to clean them up a little bit. They are rusted in there, that's for sure. Sure, they come with new ones, but that's the one that we're trying to get out of there. Little pain in the butt. I think I just need to beat it one way, take off the cap, and then beat it back the other way. I can kind of see the wax bubbling in there, which is good. Ugh. Itch. Finally, holy crap. Yeah, those are pretty wasted. Kind of just want to push your files one direction. You don't really want to be dragging it back and forth because it clogs them up, wears them out. If you can. Sometimes not that easy. Especially if you left any marks here from beating on it. Just want to make sure you clean those up, that's for sure. Half tempted to put grease in these things. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. Just kind of feeling for little burrs. Thing is, the way the clips are in there, the open areas are like facing inward, so you can't get the right angle to push them out. So it's pretty hard. So I'm gonna try to hit this one out a little bit to give that clip more room. Actually, if I get it to go that way, I don't think that clip matters. There she is, folks. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I would say that's it. Big mark right there. Try to get rid of that. Don't use your files in two directions. Proceeds to use the file in two directions. Okay, so, oh yeah, that feels nice. So there's little needle bearings in here you got to be careful with, and you do have to take the cap off. To put it back together, it has to go back together the same way it came apart, so very carefully take one side off, slip it in, pull it back up, put the other side back on. Let's see if I can do it without screwing everything up. I am the king of making things worse. Whoops. Nice and greased. See these little bearings? Just kind of want to be careful you don't knock them around too much, if at all. Oh shoot. Okay, whew. I almost pulled the bearings out. Trying to keep it inside the bearings is kind of hard to do though. It's going. Just got to go deep enough to get that other clip on the inside. Trying to be somewhat gentle. Okay, that's it for that side. 'Cause I can. Make sure you pull the seal out with it. And farther this time before I put this side on, because on the other side I was kind of fighting with trying to keep it in both areas. And it's a little bit on the scary side, so I'm gonna tip it up a little bit. Alright, that's plenty far. I think the penetrating oil on there helped a little bit. That feels nice. Ugh. Snap ring in place. Voila. New U-joint. Grease. Let's go put this bad boy back together. I really want to replace the ball joints because I could see that one's wasted. I could actually see the knuckle sitting down too low. But I gotta go pick up the kid. So this just needs to be done for the day. This truck has no leaks yet, so I don't want to cause a leak. Not like my old truck, my Ford. That thing, I call it the RPS, the rust prevention system. because it spreads oil all over the bottom of the truck and it doesn't rust. Alright, I think that's it. So I got a little overzealous when I was taking the rotor off, and I boogered up some of these some of these wheel studs. So I had to go ahead and replace some of the studs, just to make sure I don't get any lug nuts stuck on there. They're pretty easy to replace though. You just knock them out and knock new ones back in. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease right around that just to help it not stick so bad, because I'm gonna have to come do the ball joint soon. Those little studs are 13 bucks a piece. Did you see the ball joint go up? I actually pulled it up, the whole knuckle. I don't know what the heck. It's like pitting. Probably need a rotor here soon. Sucker is heavy. Really, really heavy. Ugh. Put the new studs in. If they're not seated all the way, this is where you'll seat them with your torque wrench or with your breaker bar. Kind of racing the clock here. Ooh. I gotta go pick up the kid. I made it. Whew. I gotta leave in about 4 minutes, so thanks for watching. Sorry about all the heavy breathing. I'm running around. That project should only take you about 3 hours. It took me about a day because I had to keep running back and forth to the store. Got new studs. I had to find that socket. I had to go to 4 different auto parts stores to find it. It was a pain. Should take about 3 hours though, so hopefully that helped you if you're doing something like this. And don't be afraid to tackle stuff yourself. Just give yourself more time.